Hello everybody, Dead Spikes here, and today I'm going to be making a full Rapier build and showcasing you on how good it is and everything you need to know about it. I'm going to show you some gameplay first so you can see how the build works in action, and I'm going to give a huge warning to anybody curious. I am going to be showing the final boss because that was the best place this build performed. So huge spoiler warning: if you don't want to see the final boss, either skip ahead in the video or here we go. Dude. Alright, so you can see in that clip I nearly killed the final boss before he even moved with this build because it just deals such high crazy damage per second. This build's amazing. So yeah, let's go over the whole build and then I'll tell you a little bit about what I think about it at the end. So first off, this build is focused on thrusting swords, and we have the Keen Rapier plus 25 and Roger's Keen Rapier plus 25. These two together, both on Keen, and you can see we have extremely high dexterity. You can see our stats over there on the right. We are running 90 because we do not need any other stat at all on this build. For our armor, we're running Beast Champion armor. It's really easy to get early game, and it's almost as good as Radon's. It's a little bit worse, but it's still really great armor. Next, we're running the Urge Your Favor plus 2, the Winged Sword Insignia. If you can get the Rotten version of this, run that instead. It's a little bit better. The Ritual Sword Talisman, and Green Turtle Talisman. These are the 4 things I definitely highly recommend you to run. I always put on Fire Grease or Magic Grease, depending on what the boss is weaker to. And that's pretty much all I do on this build. I guess the last thing I could show you is the Physic. My Physic, I'm running Opaline Bubble Tier and Green Burst Crystal Tier. That way we can sit there and deal max damage possible. So that's the whole build breakdown. To use this build, you're going to want to only be clicking your L1, LB, or your block button, because that'll deal the most amount of damage. And you want to try to sit on a target and spam it as much as you can and get as much damage as you can off in a very short period. So now explaining this build. This build is amazing, but there is downfalls of it. If you look at my screen, you can see the fog wall is still up down there for Milena. That's because I cannot kill Milena with this build, no matter how hard I try. Because this build does not deal any stun at all. It does not break Milena's poise or a lot of other bosses' poises. They're going to sit through and attack you as you're hitting them, which is very uncommon for me. I've never experienced that before, and it definitely makes the gameplay a lot harder. Now on the flip side, it makes bigger bosses or bosses that sit still for a little longer a lot easier and faster to destroy, as you saw on Elden Beast there at the start. I did kill certain bosses way faster than any other build I have ever done before, definitely here, like the big dragon you fight all the way over here, the hidden boss fight in this area. I killed him extremely quickly. Both of the fights over there, and Godfrey, and just a lot of the boss fights I killed faster than any other build I've ever used. So this is definitely the highest DPS I have achieved so far. So I do recommend it in that sense, but do be aware, it is a very experienced build, and some of the bosses do get more difficult. Even though they're easier to kill, the actual fight gets more difficult because you can't break poise. After that, I mean, that's kind of all I wanted to go over. That should cover the whole build. If you have any questions about this build, please make sure to either leave a comment on this video or message me in my Discord, and I'll do my best to reply to you and answer them all. If you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It does help me out a lot. If you want to see some more builds or tutorials in the future, make sure to smack that subscribe button. If you guys want to catch me live, I do stream on Twitch quite a bit. It's in the description of this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. This is Bikes out.